think outside the box. If a jalapeno popper and a hamburger had a baby, you'd end up with a jalapeno popper stuffed burger. Delicious! Welcome to Annie's Smoking Pot. I, of course, am Annie. This is my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for that, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Today, jalapeno popper stuffed burgers, right? First thing you want to do is get your bacon going. So, oh, that didn't work at all. Lord! Did you hear that? My glove farted. All right, just standard bacon, in it goes, because that always goes in a jalapeno popper. I cut the pieces of bacon in half because it's going on a burger. You're gonna have to cut it either way. Might as well cut it before you even cook it. While that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and get my jalapeno sliced up. Based on how hot you want it, leave in the seeds, take out the seeds. It's completely 100% up to you what you want. Now I'm not gonna go too thick because it is going in the center of the hamburger. So I do want it to be able to soften up a bit once it hits the juice from the hamburger. I think that's good right there. Oh, I think that's gonna be fantastic. Bacon is cooking up beautifully. And I definitely don't want it to curl up. Look, it's a little bacon breast. How cute is that? Whew, turn that down because you don't want splitty splatties. And our patty. Ooh, go ahead and get that all smashed. Now I am just going to hand press the patty. I do have a burger smasher, but I'm afraid if I smash it, the innards are gonna go everywhere. And that's not very attractive. That's a good size right there. I am using a lean meat from that skinny cow that we talked about, so it's not going to shrink up very much. Take a look at my bacon here. See? Annie's Smoking Pot. Cream cheese. Cream cheese goes in a jalapeno popper. So we're gonna smear cream cheese on here. You don't wanna do too much because you don't want it to ooze out the side, but you want enough to where you're gonna taste it. Perfect. Take a look at that bacon again because we've got some good smoke going. That looks great. Step number 2, because now we're gonna toast our bun right in that same old pan with that same old grease. Now, jalapenos. So we're gonna go ahead and put our jalapenos in there. See, I might have sliced up a few too many. Again, it's all up to you. How spicy do you want it? If you want it more mild, take away your seeds, take away your ribbing in there, your whatever that stuff is called. I don't even know what it's called. The ribbing? The innards. Just take the innards out if you don't want a lot of that heat. To that, remember the bacon we cooked up? We're just gonna put that bacon right on there now too. You wanna make sure it doesn't overlap too much because we're gonna put another hamburger patty on top of it to seal all this deliciousness in. And we smash. This one, I might make a little bit thinner because it's more of a cover, really. We're just gonna kind of blanket all of those innards into this burger. Keep an eye on your bun. Oh, that's looking great. And seal your edges. This is going to be so delicious. Oh my gosh. You wanna make sure that you do have it sealed up really nice because you don't want that stuff to come oozing out. And in it goes. Let that go and start searing. I am cooking it at about a medium-low temperature because it is a thicker burger. You want to be able to let it cook through that center part. Even if you like a little bit of pink in your burger, it's okay. That's what I prefer as well. But you want to be able to let it cook a little bit through just to kind of melt down the cream cheese a little bit and to soften up those jalapenos. If you're using a fattier meat, it's not going to take as long to soften up the jalapenos because you are going to have more fat content, but the bacon is going to help as well. Salt and pepper. We're just going to add just a little bit to our burger. And I am using the kosher salt because I like that more rocky type salt. Just adds a little bit more flavor. And I'm only going to worry about doing one side because the jalapenos, the bacon, and the cream cheese are going to add flavor as well as our sauce that we're going to make. So let's go ahead and make that right now. We've got Japanese mayonnaise, jalapeno poppers, ranch dressing. So ranch dressing, you could just put ranch dressing on it if you want, but I want that creaminess from that mayonnaise. And then dried dill weed. I'm not going to put it on the bun yet. I want to wait until my burger is done because otherwise it's just going to soak into that bun and you're going to lose the crispness. Take a look and see how we're doing as far as a sear goes. Oh, it looks great. Let's flip it. Ready? Here we go. Nice. To help it cook all the way through now, we're just gonna put a lid on there and let it go. Because it is a bit of a thicker burger, it's gonna take probably about 5 or 6 more minutes, and then we'll take a look at it. So, you know what, use your judgment. If you wanna smash burger it, it'll be quicker. If you like that thicker burger, just use your judgment on how you like your burgers cooked. You can always meat probe it. You wanna take it to about 145 to 150 if you like it cooked through. So we're just gonna let ours go, and then we'll create a burger. It's done. Probed it and got it to about 140, which is perfect. Did have a bit of a blowout. I don't know if you can see that, but a little bit of a blowout. So make sure you squeeze yours a little bit better than I did. So I'm putting it onto the rack just to let it kind of solidify a little bit before we slice into it. Oh, let's go ahead and put some of that on there. And if you've watched my other videos where I've made burgers, you know my rule, right? The messier, the better. I like burger juice that runs down your arm. This is just a simple burger as well. If you want, I've said it before and I'll probably say it again, I got the keys, giving them to you. Drive it wherever you want. Play with your food. You want to caramelize some onions? Caramelize some onions. You want to add another level of cheese? Add some cheese. It's completely your call. Add lettuce, add pickles. But I wanted that jalapeno popper flavor to come through, which is why very simple, very basic. Oh my goodness, great. Oh, look at that. I was thinking my bun to burger ratio was going to be so far off. I thought we were going to have overhang. We don't. But look at that. Jalapeno popper stuffed burger. There is my blowout. It's okay. It's going to eat the same. It's going to taste the same. It's going to go to the same place, my stomach. Should we cut into it and see how it looks? Are you ready, cameraman? Oh. Oh my gosh, look at that. You can see the jalapeno, the cream cheese, the bacon, that meat perfectly cooked all the way through. You know what? I'm going in. I am going to go in and take a bite. Doing the hunch over, Guy Fieri would be so proud. Don't want to get splooch on my merch. Well, not my merch. Seek Discomfort merch. Oh, holy snapdragons. Yep, a jalapeno popper and hamburger had a baby right there. And I like it because the jalapeno still has a bit of crunch to it. So it didn't get real soggy, but it did soften up a little bit. Not sogged up, softened up a little bit. The flavor is just undeniable. I just want to keep going, but I won't. I will restrain myself. And thank you for watching as always. Until next time, bye.